I'm told the market's going to crash, so I need to take my money out. Don't do something severe. Don't do something major. Don't do something that you can't turn back. Hello, Gemini. This is Don with Sonoran Mystic Tarot. This is your weekly financial investment and guidance via tarot. Investment and financial guidance, by the way. Anyway, with that said, let's get to it. When you see this, that's when it's meant for you. Let's take a peek and see what the universe has in store for you. On the bottom of the deck is your overall energy of your environment. I'm liking this. The universe is very supportive of you this week, and your environment is going to do what it can to help you align with what you need, what you want and you need. Sometimes our wants and our needs are not the same, and sometimes our wants are not always helpful, but this is more of a want and need situation. So don't be surprised if they find the two things that work together for you. Your energy for the week is a Knight of Swords. This is a cautionary card, okay? It's a card that says, you know what? Sometimes you have an impulse. You actually act on an impulse and then you regret that you do. This is a week to kind of give you guidance that says, please be careful. Do not make that decision. Do not act on impulse. This is not a time that's going to serve you well. And this could be like, oh, you hear about a stock and you didn't do the research and then you buy it. This could be a situation where, oh, I'm told the market's going to crash, so I need to take my money out. Don't do something severe. Don't do something major. Don't do something that you can't turn back. If you are in a position and you think the position is going sideways and you don't have enough information to truly make that decision based on a lot of factors, just I feel this, whatever, then instead maybe you take 50% off and then leave 50% in just to see what the situation holds. You know, again, you can't, that way you protect a little bit of your money, but you also keep a little exposure in case you're in the wrong side of the play. You know, this is the same thing. If, you know, I'm going to shift all my money into crypto. Yeah, that wouldn't work right now. This again is not that kind of energy. This is an energy of being careful to make sure that we don't make those swift changes that are that can be painful. And look, if you do not heed my warning and you make some quick shift changes because of some situation you heard about, somebody said something, and you didn't do your homework, you will pay a price. Because this is the Three of Swords, and no card in the deck has as much negative energy as does this one. Okay, so I would be very careful. This is going to be compounded by, again, people talking or people saying something and you heard it or whatever. This is more of that energy because it's a third person in here. So it's not just you finding it, and it's not you in conflict with your investments. It's somebody dropping something in your ear and you're like, oh my gosh, I got to follow them. No. And if you hear it on the radio, if you hear it on TV, if you see it on one of the social media platforms, please do your homework. Please do not jump to that conclusion. The universe is going to protect you. They're trying their hardest to protect you, and they're going to help you to align with not making this decision. But even if you feel compelled to do so, again, you may want to remove 50% and therefore keep 50% just in case you made the wrong decision, you know. The next card out is a Queen of Pentacles, and she's saying, again, long-term, be focused on the long-term play. The money is there long-term. So again, let's not play reckless. Let's not do something crazy and jump into it. You will be happy long-term. Just stay steady, and slow and steady wins the race, as they usually say. Okay, the next card out is the Six of Pentacles, and I'm not surprised because, again, that's a balance card. That's finding balance, that's finding equilibrium, and that's finding an understanding. Okay, don't be surprised if this could even. It's interesting because as I look at this could be a situation where you found you were looking for. You wanted to jump in the real estate market, and so you found a property, and then you really thought numbers worked, and you decided you weren't going to pay attention, and say your realtor said, oh, this is the best property since sliced bread, but yet your numbers don't seem to work, and you didn't do the checking on the numbers, and you should, but you haven't, you know, and then you have to apply for a loan. So are you going to get the loan? It depends, because what happens is the bank's going to look at the numbers and say maybe not so much. So if you're looking for a loan right now, again, this could be a loan situation. If you're looking for a loan right now and you're looking that you're probably not going to get it. I hate to say that. You're not going to get it. You're going to have a broken heart with it. You're not going to get it because the numbers did not work. So if you're looking in the real estate market right now, this is telling me that ain't really that property. That deal is not where it's going to be. Now, beneath you is that change. Again, you may want this You may want this, and you applied for it, and you thought, okay, I have my stuff lined up. But again, bank's like, no, we are saying no. We are not giving you that loan. So the factors beyond your control are changing, and that's this. So it changes your decision on this, and it saves your butt. And that's what you have to know is it's going to save you from making a mistake because the universe doesn't want you to screw up. So again, know that you have some safety mechanisms in front of you. That is interesting because we have a King of Cups, and the King of Cups is sitting on water. He's adapted to change, and he's fine with that. And so he's like, I can make this happen. I'm good with that. We can make a change. So he's saying, hey, let's take a look at a different realtor. This could be, again, this is a realtor energy here. This could be also a numbers guy, financial guy. So this could be the banker. And so that could also be the banker. The banker is also a King of Pentacles. But in this situation, this could be a king. This could be the banker. But more importantly, I just think as I see this card, it is your energy. And so you have to shift and you have to see, okay, this doesn't really work. Now that I see that, it doesn't work. And I'm going to have to shift on how I'm seeing this and then look for something different. And then as you do look for something different, there is something on the horizon, something right in front of you by the week's end. And that's one you're going to leap on. And this one has a lot more energy, a lot more potential energy, and a lot more strength to it. And it is more aligned with this. So don't be surprised if where you start out in the beginning of the week isn't where you wind up. Some of the decisions you were going to make don't play themselves out properly. The universe steps in your way to keep you from making mistakes. So therefore, you're aligned with what is your purpose. And then you realize down the road, oh, yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have made this choice. And then, yeah, I'm glad I didn't. And you shift. And when you shift by the week's end, you see the positive outcome from that. So I just see some missteps in the beginning of the week. So be careful about in the beginning of the week. Okay. After that, you'll be fine. But this could be, again, for investments, for strategies, for loans, or for anything else. And even this could even be a car. Again, this could be even a car. If you're out looking for a car, especially a used car, probably not the first one you see, probably not the second one you see. No. The universe is going to say no, and the bank's going to say, we're not giving you a loan at that price. And those numbers we can't support those numbers. Again, your bank is going to protect you. The universe is protecting you because sometimes we don't protect ourselves enough because of impulse. Okay. So be very careful this week in the beginning, and by week's end, you'll be glad you did. I'm going to let you go. If you have any questions, please share them, message me, and I will answer them. If you want me to look at a certain company or a stock, let me know, and I'll do a reading for that and publish it. Additionally, love, light, and blessings from me and my family here at Enormous Tarot to you and to yours. Help me grow and share my channel. I would appreciate it by hitting that subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner of your screen and turning on notifications. Once the notifications are on, anytime I go live or anytime I post something, you'll get noticed of it. Until next week, I wish you the best. And again, avoid the drama and enjoy the weekend if you've avoided that drama. Have a great one. Bye-bye.